What's going on, guys? It is your boy Angrysagamer, and today I'm going to show you the top 10 must-have heroes in Castle Clash. Now, either if you just started out or you've been playing for a while and you still don't know which heroes you have to have, and a lot of you who are long-time players of the game might disagree. So this is mostly my opinion, and I don't think it's a collaborated opinion of everybody. This is mine. And I think these heroes that I'm going to show you are the top 10 that I feel you must have in Castle Clash in order to progress. This is not going to be for free to play or pay to play. This is just going to be in general what heroes you must have to progress in this game. And if you just started out the game when rolling heroes, these are the heroes you want to find if they are rollable. If they're not rollable, they're going to be in events only. So sit back and relax, and then also remember to leave a like, also subscribe, and check out my merch store, link in the description. Also, if you want to make money back in Castle Clash, click the links down below. And I'll also link my Twitch channel that I've recently started. I will be playing later today PUBG on the Twitch channel, so if you want to join that, I will do a community post on the YouTube community post when I go live on Twitch. And then feel free to come and join me, see how I play, how noob I am at the game. Well, let's go. Okay, so first legend up. In the number 10th position, it is going to be PD. Definitely need PD as a new player. So many of people that started playing this game back in the day when you couldn't just purchase the heroes or get so many gems and then roll them as you pleased, would spend months seeking a PD. PD is one of the oldest, best heroes, one of the first ever released heroes, one of them. Pirate Captain was his name when he was released, and that was changed about a couple of days later to Pumpkin Duke, and it stuck with that. Celebration is his skill. The reason why he's important is because he increases the attack rate, and move speed of all your heroes that is fighting with him. By 70% for 8 seconds. Also gains immunity to stun for 3 seconds. That's not the important part. The important part is that is making your entire team stronger, faster, and attack quicker. PD is best built these days with the regenerate, but if you're not going to use him for Archdemon, where he's mostly used today, you're going to use him in dungeons, raids, whatever you're going to use him in. But that would be with Dragon's Cover and then Vampiric Grail. But for Archdemon, it's going to be regenerate, Sunder, Tyranny, Hyper Strength, and crit damage or attack. That's going to be the best way to build the PD if you are going to build him. So yeah, he's at our number 10 spot. At number 9, we're going to have Drake, also one of the oldest heroes in this list, but one of the most OP legends. Being used all over the place by any might. All the large might still use him. All the top mights will use him in top battles, in top, let's say, guild war battles. That's where you're going to use him as a cleanup. You can use him in raids. You can use him in dungeons. Anywhere where you need to destroy buildings, is Drake's going to be the man for that. But if there's troops, he's gonna mostly target troops. But it's a scatter thing. He'll attack troops and buildings at the same time, but it's best to get rid of all your troops, and that is further down the line, that legend that's going to do that for you. But he deals damage to 15 random targets and stuns them for 2 seconds, negates 90% of all damage taken for 2.5 seconds, has a level 5 revitalize and fast energy recovery. So he's going to proc at the start of, when you place him down, he's going to throw his bombs, his 15 bombs. He's best used with revive, because you want him to come back 3 times. Okay, do not mind that. That is talent testing and stuff like that. But you can use Unholy Pact on him if he is breakthrough 35, and if he's that strong, or breakthrough 30 at least. Unholy Pact is just going to ensure that death of the buildings. But the alternative to this one is going to be Dragon's Cover, or Sacred Light, Stone Skin, Stealth. And my favorite to use on him is Survival, because Survival negates all damage for the first 3 seconds, and he'll regain HP equal to 2500 attack when attacked. Now, the reason why I use that is because when you place him down, he cannot be attacked for the first 3 seconds, ensuring that he'll get some damage done. and for him to move forward in order for him to get this 90% negate of all damage. So that's why I use survival. Not all the time, but sometimes. Pets with him is going to be punching box, because he's going to have that extra power. And then for the equipment, we're going to go with hyper strength because of the output, not of the energy regain rate, because he's already got that energy regain rate, but for the output. The raises this hero's attack by 65%. You can also go lethal blow on him, or holy conviction to keep him alive a bit longer, but you're gonna run him with revive anyway. So, but if you can get 3, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 skill activations, bomb throws in there, that will be great. So go more survivability. And then attack to ensure that destroying of the buildings, because buildings go up to level 30 now, so it's a bit harder now, but not too hard. At number 8 we have Anubis. Now what I talked about earlier with the Drake is when you need to clear the troops, that is going to be Anubis. Anubis will clear out every single troop that is there, but he does have revive built in, so he's going to come back 3 times. But you need him to survive at least. But the way you're going to build him is not with Vampiric Grail, but you're going to build him with Revitalize, which is way at the back. So Dragon's Cover and Revitalize, because you don't want him to kill himself when he's going to do a skill activation, because he's going to hit 100 enemies as soon as you drop him. Mostly troops, but as soon as the troops are gone, he's going to start hitting the enemy heroes, and they could deflect that damage back, killing him instantly, so you don't want that. So Dragon's Cover to reduce that. You can even go Wicked Armor, but you want that bit of survivability that Dragon's Cover provides with the reduce of damage received. That's why we also have Wicked Armor here for that bit of a punch that you put out. But in today's day and age, that doesn't matter, because the heroes are so overpowered. So this is going to be your troop clearer. They got all the troops. Revitalize, and then Holy Conviction and Accuracy mainly, but we've got him with crit damage because I test out heroes, so that's why things are a bit different. But Accuracy, Dodge, HP, Attack, crit damage, those are the stuff you're looking for on Anubis. And yeah, so he's going to come back 3 times. I think it's 3 times. I believe it's 3 times. I'm absolutely 100% sure it's 3 times. Yeah, revives 3 times, so he's gonna die and come back 3 times with 80% health. So you can go complete survivability on him if you wanted to, but this build is good enough. You don't need more than that. That is Anubis at the number 8 spot. At number 7 we have Gunslinger. Gunslinger, the reason why I say Gunslinger is my top 10 heroes to must have at the start of this game is because when I got Gunslinger, I could go in HPM, in Here Be Monster Fights, from A to I think I can't even remember, but I cleared so much of HPM just with Gunslinger alone. If you can build her for survivability, place her in HPM, because the choppers, she release choppers that are invisible, elusive, and they will absolutely destroy the enemy. They've got built-in scatter, so they can't get a skill activation. And she can have at any given time 4 choppers on the field fighting, and they aren't restricted by the base. Like for instance over here, the base has a radius where your hero will move in. Gunslinger doesn't have that restriction for her choppers, so they could go across the map and she does not have to be aggravated. They will just activate. So that is why she is one of my top favorite heroes as well. And Gunslinger with Flame Guard, and then not she's used in Archdemon, so you'll see Sunder as her second talent. So if you do have the skin, you can go Sunder, but Flame Guard, if you're not going to use it for Archdemon, Flame Guard's the way to go. And then over here you can go with anything you like, honestly, whatever you want. Vigorous Fury is a great option, Stealth is a good option, anything survivability, because you want to use it for her choppers. Survival is great, so as you can heal back up. Sacred Light, Regenerate, you can even go with her. Wouldn't recommend it, but Brute Force is a great one. You can build her however you want. Now, the second part of Gunslinger is gonna be different for this account because we use it for Archdemon. That's all we use it for. So equipment wise, Holy Conviction, Healing Ritual, anything like that is gonna be a brilliant talent on her or equipment on her. But we use Fire Mage because of Archdemon, but we also got Lethal Blow because we're gonna do some testing. So Lethal Blow, Fire Mage. Lethal Blow is gonna give that massive output because she does also snipe across the map if aggravated. She will snipe that big gun. She uses that to snipe out legends. So the more attack you have on her, but coupled with survivability, it's going to help you out greatly. And then for the traits, we have crit damage. You can go attack, HP, dodge, accuracy. You can go with whatever you want. This legend is amazing because she's also going to be mainly used for choppers. So that's Gunslinger at the number 7 spot. At number 6, we have Cosmo. Now, an account that's just starting out and has Cosmo, you're going to do great things, especially in raids, dungeons. This legend is awesome. Cosmo casts a dome, a twilight dome, on a random location in the field, and it just destroys whatever is there, but at least have the skill up. If you can have the skill up to about 8, you would be fine. But if you're going to start out, it's going to be fine. And Cosmo is also used as a defense legend. So if you're going to go, let's say, survivability on this side, Stone Skin, Dragon's Cover, Sacred Light, something like that. And on this side, you're going to go with Empowered. You can put her on the base or him on the base, and any enemy that's placed down, he is immediately going to throw that Twilight Dome, paralyzing them, keeping them there, and dealing damage at the same time. Offensively, I like to use Cosmo with anything that is survivability. You can go Revitalize to get that immediate skill activation as you place Cosmo down, but Cosmo is going to get a skill activation regardless because he's got fast energy recovery, I believe. I think so. Or even if he doesn't, he does recover his energy pretty damn quickly. I've always gotten with this exact setup of Cosmo, Stone Skin, Sacred Light, at least 3 or 4 procs before he dies. So that's quite amazing. And then Healing Ritual, the reason why I use Healing Ritual on him is because the Dome he casts deals massive damage, and Healing Ritual recovers 10% of max HP when attacking. So the more HP you have, the better. And Sacred Light and Stone Skin provides that. Well, Sacred Light provides that because it increases the max HP by 120%. Equipment. And then for traits, we're going to go with attack because we want maximum damage dealt. Now, I'm only looking at equipment and stuff like that. I never look at the relics, but for any hero that you're going to use, it's best not to go with the same relics as you have traits. Say you have dodge traits, rather go with accuracy, attack, damage, HP, or anything like that. Do not do the same thing. You can, but I would advise you not to do that. If you have accuracy, go attack. If you have attack, go accuracy, stuff like that. So that counts for every hero in the game. So at number 5, there's actually 2 heroes in number 5, because you could go either way. But my suggestion would be Trentor at the number 5 spot. Also one of the oldest legends, but still used by some of the top players. The reason being is because Trentor will revive all your heroes with 100% HP at this level. At level 10 and up, I think. The only way you can use him, is revive with revitalize, and then the rest doesn't matter. Because as soon as you place him down, he's going to get a skill activation and he's going to revive your heroes. Where do we use him? We use him in dungeons. So let your heroes do their thing. As soon as all of them die, place him down, distract with troops on the opposite side, place him down. He immediately gets a skill activation. Fennec is there to ward off anything like energy reduction. Anything like Ares, Ripper, stuff like that. But yeah, as soon as you place him, skill activation, all your heroes are back alive, done. Now, other people like to argue that and say you must use Rambard instead. I disagree, because Rambod revives at a much different pace. And it takes longer for him to revive. It doesn't happen that quickly. He revives 5 friendly heroes with 100% HP, which is fine. It's exactly what Trentor does, but Trentor does a lot more heroes, but you're only going to need 5 if you're going to do dungeons or guild wars. But for Rambod, we found it takes a lot longer for it to happen. With Trentor, you place him down, every hero is back alive. Not the same with Rambod though. So you could go either way. Rambod's event only hero, so you're not gonna roll him, he's not rollable. You're gonna need event hero cards to get him. So rather get Trentor if you can. You are not gonna regret it, I tell you that. Build him with revive and revitalize, and then however you want after that. But at least get him to skill 10 and breakthrough 25 or 20, breakthrough 20 at least, if you're gonna go up against high mites in guild wars and stuff like that. So that is at the number 5 spot. Trentor. Second option is going to be Rambod. In our number 4 position, you're gonna need a healer, and that is going to be Walla Walla. There's a second option to this, and that is going to be Golem, but he's not nearly as cool as Walla Walla. Golem is a brilliant healer. Let me just briefly go over Golem. If you're gonna use Golem, survivability, Stone Skin, Sacred Light, whatever you're gonna use. We use him for Archdemon sometimes, so that's why you see Sunder and Brawler. But survivability, Holy Conviction, and dodge, HP. That's how you're gonna use Golem. We're not looking at Golem. He's your second option if you cannot get a Walla Walla, but you're more likely to get a Walla, and Walla is an absolute beast. Best way to use Walla Walla is not going to be Stone Skin. This is just testing out, but Flame Guard is pretty damn good on him, or Dragon's Cover, because you don't want that reflective damage. But any healer, it's not a rule, but it's like a silent rule that if you have a healer, Stone Skin, Sacred Light, Flame Guard, Dragon's Cover, any survivability talent, because when he heals, he heals a lot better. I don't know, just do it, you'll see. We also use him for Archdemon sometimes, where you see Sunder there. But so Stone Skin, Sacred Light, Flame Guard, or Dragon's Cover. Secondary talent, if you're going to use him as a defensive legend because he debuffs heroes, you're going to go Empowered if he's going to be on your base. If he's not on your base, if you're using him to attack, it's a whole different combination. But my suggestions are, if you're going to go Flame Guard, use Sacred Light. If you're going to go Sacred Light, use Stone Skin, Flame Guard, Dragon's Cover, Wicked Armor, Brute Force, anything of those if you're going to go survivability in the front. Then in the back, way in the back, Holy Conviction, because it's going to reduce the damage received but also increase the healing received. And he is a massive healer. He will heal your entire team. Attack, dodge, accuracy mostly, because he throws out these dart stuff with his wand, and he will absolutely one-shot and annihilate a team. So he's one of the best healers in my opinion. So Walla Walla coming in at the number 4 position. So at the number 3 spot, it's going to be between Burial Fox or Axe Punisher. I can't place these guys on a larger list with one below the other one, like with Walla and Golem, like with Trentor and Rambod. It's the same with Burial Fox and Axe Punisher. Both are amazing legends, and you can use either one or you can use both for a faster base destruction. The best way to use Axe Punisher, which is a rollable epic hero, is Revive. That is the best way. With Empowered or with Sacred Light, not Dragon's Cover, because he's not gonna be worried about a deflected damage anyway. But not Dragon's Cover. Sacred Light, Stone Skin on offensively if you're gonna be attacking. Brute Force to get more power up, but you're gonna destroy mainly buildings anyway. Holy Conviction and accuracy, attack, dodge, whatever you want, whatever you please. It's your epic hero. It is your Axe Punisher, but definitely a must-have in this game. A definite must-have. Fortunately, event hero, but easily obtainable these days in Castle Clash. If you can have event-only hero cards, you might get a Burial Fox, and he is going to be a saving grace for you. Not only is he really good in defense, but he's also good in offensive battles, and he will absolutely destroy a base. But the way you're going to build him is defensively, Flame Guard with Empowered. Okay, that's defensive. He's on your base, people attacking your base. He gets a proc off, he stuns them in place, might even kill them. Mostly used for offensive battles, dungeons and raids. This is where you're going to build him. Holy Conviction, dodge, because you want to keep him alive. But importantly, you're going to change this to revive, and this you're going to change to revitalize, because as soon as you place him, he's going to hit a random spot in the map, destroying everything that is there except heroes, depending on how weak they are. But buildings, definitely going to take out the buildings. That's going to be your Burial Fox. Definitely usable, definitely needs to be used, and definitely needs to be obtained. Coming in at number 2, we have Zafika. Now, he's also an event-only hero. You can only purchase him or obtain him through events. Not so much anymore, because Gods of Glass destroyed it. But you can get him through purchases, and he's cheap. He's like $10. You can get him for $10. You can get him for even cheaper, depending on the accumulation. I'll show you now. But Zafika is an absolute beast. He's not going to take out as many troops at one time as Anubis does, but he's got rapid fire, and he will take out 400 troops in 10 seconds. Maybe more, if he's not stunned up. He does stun up, so if he's not stunned up, 10 seconds he'll take out 400 troops. The best way to build him is survivability, according to me, but Sacred Light, Revive, those are the 2 talents you're going to play with in front, and in the back, Soul Healer. But you can go this in the back, in the front as well. Soul Healer in the front, any of the others in the back. True Piety, Soul Healer, Brute Force, so anything like that would get him off the ground. Equipment, Spectral Hold. You can go Healing Ritual or Holy Conviction. Well, you can go whatever you want. It's your hero. Do what you want with him. But on the trade side, accuracy, I think, is the best thing to do. What do we have for the relics? Crit damage. Okay, we went with what we could get on 100%. If that was accuracy, we would have changed it. But yeah, Zafika, definitely need to get him. $5, $10 maybe. You see the accumulation here? There's lots of events down here. So anytime you buy a pack, let's say you buy a $10 pack over here, $10 would give you 2,660 gems, so you will get the first 2 rewards over here, and that one if you tap Joy or do some more purchases. But usually Zafika falls in one of these first 2 groups over here, mainly in this one here, and I think that is no, not $5. Yeah, depending. If it's 100%, you could get him for $5. 110%, you can get him for $5. But yeah, that's gonna be Zafika at spot number 2. Definitely a must-have hero. And yeah, you guessed it. At spot number 1, a must-have hero is Dynamica. Not easily obtainable. Free to play is going to struggle, but it is possible. For free to play, the way you're gonna get him is by saving up your gems, at least 10,000. Waiting for treasure mining, spending all of your gems, rolling your treasure mining chest, getting those keys, getting the silver chest, getting the magic powders, and doing it all over again. Taking probably 6 months maybe, and then saving up all those powders to go into Floating Isle over here, spending all the powders you got, because for every for every 8 rolls you get a 4 soul stones of Dynamica, and there's also a random drop rate 5, 2 and 1. You need 200 soul stones, which you will obtain over here. You need 200 in order to collect the Dynamica, which is there. So that's how you're gonna get him. How you're gonna build him is really up to you. There's no best way to build a hero, there's only guidelines. So the guidelines over here is going to be Dragon's Cover, Order-Bounded, or Revive. Defensively, only Empowered. Offensively, whatever you damn well please. I like to go with Dragon's Cover, Sacred Light, Revive, Sacred Light, Revive, Dragon's Cover. And then for equipment, Holy Conviction and accuracy. You could go attack, dodge, whatever you want. It's your Dynamica, build him how you want, but that is the top 10 heroes that you must have in Castle Clash. I hope this was informative. There's lots of other heroes that you must have, like for instance Axe Punisher, which is a rollable hero. He's gonna destroy a base fairly damn quickly, and an absolute beast, an absolute must have for base destruction. For hero killing, it's going to be Barbarian Rider, but the list is so large, so damn large. But this is my list of the top 10 that I think you should absolutely must have. That's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please remember to leave a like, also subscribe, and then I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you and goodbye.